Rideshare buddy out on the road, helping each other lighten the load. Tips and tricks, yeah, the knowledge flows in this grind where the journey glows.
Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is Rideshare Buddy UK. My name's Kevin. I'm currently in Newport. It's 10:15 on Friday the morning, on Friday the 11th of July. Now, Cardiff's going to be busy this afternoon because the Stereophonics is in town. But I'm not going there. What I'm going to do is spend the afternoon and be up in the morning down in Chepstow. Because today is a social event of the year. Today it's Ladies' Day down at Chepstow Races. So I'm going to head down that way. I know it's going to be busy. Fantastic weather. I've checked the website. All of the hospitality packages is sold out. This is the event of the year for Gwent. And the normal tickets are £36. Still a few left, but not many. So it's almost a sell-out race day. All the hospitality stuff sold out. This is the day the ladies strut their stuff and show who they are in Gwent. So I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a nice day. I love the races. Great passengers. I do a lot of private work off the races, particularly airports. They like the car. They ask me for a price in the airport. I give them a good price, give them my card, and I've picked up quite a lot. I'm hoping today to pick up some airport work as we are now really well into the summer holiday season. Next week, the schools pack up, so that's when it's really going to take off. That's going to be when the airports really do work, because the daytime, local jobs, it's going to be hard, very hard. You've got all of your school contract drivers out trying to earn money because they haven't got their contract work. There's going to be an oversupply of cars. Always happens in the 6 weeks kids' holidays. So daily takings will be down. So what I might do next week is drop my working hours from 4 days a week down to 2 days a week, and do those 2 days a week then either at Barry Island, which is a major day place just outside Cardiff, nice beach, pleasure beach, fun fair, all the works. It's where the families go. Or I might travel a little bit further down to Porthcawl, in between Cardiff and Swansea. Big holiday centre, lots of caravans down there, nice beaches, and the final year of their fun fair that they have there. It's a big pleasure park with rides and stuff. It's all been bought up by the local council to be developed into houses, as you would expect. So that's what planned for today. I've set my destination in Uber to go to Chepstow. I'm going to hang around a little bit, see if I get anything. What I'm finding recently is that I'm having to wait 10 to 15 minutes from when I log on to when the jobs start to come in. So what I might start doing next week when I work is just log on at home while I have my cup of tea. And then by the time I finish my cup of tea or cup of coffee and go out to the car, I might start then having jobs coming in. But it is Friday, should be busy, should be very busy down at Chepstow. The other thing that we have on at Chepstow, apart from Ladies' Day at the races, we have a big event down at the David Broom Centre, just outside Chepstow at Porthcawl. It's a 4-day event, a 3-day event, today, tomorrow and Sunday. I believe it's a Welsh Pony Club championships or masters or something like that. I'll have to check it out. But normally when there's an event on at David Broom Centre, there's a lot of people coming out of the Marriott, hotel, St Pierre Hotel down there. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to switch the air conditioning on because I'm sweltering. I've turned it off to do the microphone, otherwise you hear this gush of wind all the time. It is hot, 25 degrees already. I've only got 31% of battery left, 103 miles. So I'll head over to Chepstow. If I've got no passengers, I'll stop off at Mega at the Ionity there. I should hit 200 kilowatt charging, and I should be charged up in 15-20 minutes without a problem. So let's just wait a few minutes and then I'll make my way over to Mega and do a charge. Oh yeah, I am using Maestro today, as I do regularly. I'm using their beta version. I've set my mileage rate at 160 a mile. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit 180, £2 a mile as a general rule. We'll see what happens once we get down there, because I've noticed that Uber have really started to cut the prices to pay to drivers down at Chepstow. At one time, not so long back, it was pretty decent because there was only a few cars there. Whether there's a lot more cars there now because things are getting really tight and so Uber can cut it, or whether they just want to keep more money, I don't know. Looks like the glitch with Uber Priority is over, just a day glitch. It's all come back, working fine. So I shall probably be working Uber Priority and Uber Comfort once I'm in Chepstow. But again, like I said in the other video, Maximo doesn't recognise the differences of UberX. I'll get past UberX jobs. But I've got that minimum fare of £5 set in, £1.60 a mile. So it means I shouldn't be doing any of these £3.20 jobs that Uber tries to push out from Chepstow Station up to the racecourse. I won't do them, £5 minimum. Or I might do £4.50 minimum. See when we get there, see how busy it is. But anyway, I'm going to give it 5 minutes while I'm here, and then we'll head off down to Mega and do a charge if there's no jobs in. So here we are, we've just plugged in at Ionity up at Mega, whizzing up there to 180, 190, over 200 kilowatt charging. This car can take up to 220. So not bad, 24 minutes from 27% up to 90%. And then we'll be on our way. I'm averaging about 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour. Current temperature is 28 degrees. As you can see, I've done 93,000 miles, heading up towards that 100,000 mile thing, where I'll do a full review of the car at 100,000 miles, how much it's cost me, and any sort of deterioration on the battery. We'll take a look at that, and you'll get a good idea as to just how cost effective this car can be, even if you don't have home charging. Right, I'm up at the Mega Ionity, doing a charge up 43p a kilowatt hour, works out at about 10.9 pence a mile. Watch out for my July update on EV charging news for professional drivers. Interesting statement from BP came out this week. They're selling off and closing down their home and workplace charging division. This is a division that adds their 7 kilowatt chargers, the slow chargers, 11 kilowatt chargers, into workplaces and at home. Mainly workplaces, they don't do a lot of residential work. But they're closing that division down and are no longer supporting it. It's probably going to be sold off because they are trying to raise funds, BP are, to sort of fight off potential bidders on the business. The statement that they made, though, was quite interesting, and I'll talk about it more in July's update on EV charging news. They said that despite the fact they are pulling out of the slow charger market, such as workplace charging, their aim, this is their words from the statement, their aim is to become the largest supercharger hub operator in the UK. Think about that. Think about how big Tesla is. Think about how big Ionity is. Think about how big Instavolt is. And BP has stated their aim is to become the biggest in the UK for supercharger hubs. Expect major expansion. This removal of the need for planning permission has really lit up the EV charging market. Over the coming few years, you're going to see massive amounts of EV super hubs and superchargers being installed because there's no need for planning permission. Watch this space. But I'll talk about it more when I do the July update of EV charging news. But anyway, look at that, up to 43% already, 20 minutes to go, about 217 kilowatt charging. Not bad. Car can take 220. So I've done 2 jobs. I've got about £14 now. I'm just going to head straight up to Chepstow after this. We'll start the music, start putting up the jobs, and we'll see how we do today, Friday, July the 11th, when it's Ladies' Day at Chepstow Races. And there we go, we are just hitting maximum charge speeds. I love the summer months when it's warm.
Winding lanes where the hedges grow high, the wheels hum a tune to the open sky. A stranger's hello, a fleeting ping goodbye. Miles to go, stories to hear. Every turn brings a voice so clear. From Newport's edge to the Cotswolds near, miles to go. I hold the wheel. She spoke of a love she left by the sea. He shared his dream of a life carefree. Each word like a thread in my tapestry. Green hills roll, the skyline bends. Every ride feels like a friend. Miles to go, stories to hear. Every turn brings a voice so clear. From Newport's edge to the Cotswolds near, miles to go. I hold the wheel. The fields are golden, the SO light. Morning to dusk, then into the night. A million lives brush mine in flight. Miles to go, stories to hear. Every turn brings a voice so clear. From Newport's edge to the Cotswolds near, miles to go. I hold the wheel.
Well, I was going to do this update, lunchtime update, outside, but it is absolutely sweltering out there. It's 33 degrees. It's 3:15, so the gates open in about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. So I'm having a quick chance to have something to eat. Greg's, I've gone for the Veggie Feast pizza, and I love this, love it. It's the mint lemonade. So it's 3:15. I'm on £112.39 so far today. I can't remember what time I started. I'm about 10:15. So I'm beating the £20 an hour mark. I had that trip out. I did 2 local trips. Came up to Chepstow. Within 5 minutes of arriving in Chepstow, I got a job from the St Pierre back to Newport railway station. So I ended up back in Newport, When I dropped off at Newport, I picked up a real good job from the railway station out to a really lush country house hotel out at Chippenham. About £72. Not too bad going out, but as I was going out, the M5, M4 was absolutely at a standstill. Pretty much all the way from Newport. A little bit of a break as you went over the bridge, and then as we went through Bristol, pretty much at a standstill from there on, all the way down to the Bath Junction where I came off. So coming back, I did the back roads. Took just over an hour, so not too bad. I went up through Chipping Sodbury, Thornbury, and then Tockington, and picked up the old bridge at the Seven View Island, where the services are, and came into Chepstow. So now I'm having my quick break. Then I'm going to switch on. I'm not going to put Maximo on. I'm just going to run Uber, and I'm going to run just priority and comfort, if comfort is over here. But I'll do a quick check. That went out to Chippenham, wasn't too badly paid. £1.72 a mile. That's not too bad for Uber for going out of region. And I know at the last sort of round of talks, one of the issues they said they would be dealing with is the low pay for going out of region when you have to come back into region. So maybe they've made allowances for that return trip into your region. Not necessarily all the way back to Newport, but maybe back to the Welsh borders. But 172, normally those sort of trips pay about 138, 140. It's a little bit extra. Always handy. Had I been planning on going back to Newport, I probably would not have taken that job. But I knew I was going to come back to Chepstow for Ladies' Day, and that's about 20 miles closer. So that made it worthwhile. Filled me up some time. Gotta rush this food now. Switch on the app, and let's see what happens this afternoon, Ladies' Day. Gates open 20 to 4. I think the last race is about 8:45. I'm not going to be out that long, but we'll see what happens. I think I'm on for a £200 day though. We'll see what happens.
Taxi rolling down the winding lane. Laughter spills like champagne rain. Dresses shimmer in the afternoon sun. Chepstow Race is calling. Let Ladies' Day begin. Hats and horses, laughter fly. Feathers dancing in the skies. Pick them up, drop them down. Racing dreams in a little town. Heels clicking on the cobblestone. Voices louder than a trumpet's tone. Perfume swirls, a floral parade. Every glance feels like it's tailor-made. Ladies shine, the day's alive. I drive the dreams that race and thrive. Hats and horses, laughter flies. Feathers dancing in the skies. Pick them up, drop them down. Racing dreams in a little town. Stunning hats like wings of birds. Whispered bets in hurried words. The taxi driver's daily stage. Every ride is another page. Taxi rolling down the winding lane. Laughter spills like champagne rain. Dresses shimmer in the afternoon sun. Chepstow calling, let the ladies
Right, so over at Thornbury, I had hoped that the traffic would have died down a bit by now, but it's not. There's about 4 or 5 miles of tailback going over the old Severn Bridge. By all accounts, there's been an accident on the new Severn Bridge, so everything's coming up over the old Severn Bridge, and it's backed up almost all the way to Thornbury. So I'm going to try and figure out a way to get back home, which is going to take me less than 2 hours. Well, I'm calling it today. It's 6:30, well, 20 to 7 almost, and 2:07.95. So it's been alright. A little bit slower than normal for the races. I think a few people haven't gone because it's so hot, but they have had a good turnout. I think the Buzzies did a lot for the work, but even so, didn't do too badly. 207. I'm going to find a route back home to Newport. Maybe do a little bit of work. Yeah, it was to take me over both bridges. Oh gosh, there's 1, 2, 3 accidents by the old bridge, and there's about a 40-minute delay. So I may try and go down. There's traffic everywhere on the M4. I was thinking about going up to Newent and crossing at Newent, but that's a big detour. So I'm going to go and try. It's saying if I go down to Bradley Stoke, pick up the M4 and go over the new bridge, Prince of Wales Bridge. Traffic's from the bridge all the way down to Newport. Alternatively, I could try. I mean, that's the mapping that's showing. It's not good. It's not good at all. I reckon it's going to take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get home. What should I do? Let's go the New Bridge way, and hopefully that's not going to be too bad, because I know that the traffic is backed up for miles and miles and miles if I try and head back over the old bridge. So let's try that one. Saying 16 minutes delay, 1 hour 14. That means I should be home by... I won't be home, but I should be home by 18, 19, 40. I should be home just before 8 o'clock. I'll let you know when I sign off. But £107, not the best of days, but a pretty good day. Not going to complain about it. The fares going out of the Chepstow, well, around Chepstow, wasn't the best. I did do some standard UberX, mainly UberX priority. But yeah, they're not as good as there was 4 or 5 months ago. Maybe more cars are now heading to the area to try and earn some money. Who knows? But I'm going to head back. Might see if I can pick something up once I get on the new bridge. Might do some stereophonics. We'll see. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll keep you an update once I get home. Okay, so Google Maps seems to have rerouted me over the old bridge, which is good, because a lot of that traffic has just vanished. It can disappear as quickly as it arrives on the M4, M48. So I'm halfway over the bridge now, and there's a little bit of traffic, not too bad moving. So what I might do to head back home is go down the Old Chepstow Road rather than the M48. Using the Old Chepstow Road, I might pick up a couple of little jobs on the way down into Newport. So we'll do that. But generally, I'm now heading home. I'm not going to mess around anymore. I'm tired. It's now 7:05. Time to go home. I've been out since about 10:15. So, long enough. So, I will update when I get home with the full amount if I did any extra work. So, see you in a bit. Right, so that's it. It's 8:15 and I'm back home. As you probably saw in the road trip video, I did do another job. It was a quick job from Chepstow. Well, not a quick job. From Chepstow to Lydia, just outside Monmouth. £22.95. So, that gives me 230.21. 10 hours I've been out. Started about 10:15 to 8:15. 10 hours. Had half an hour off for a charge, half an hour off for lunch. So 9 hours active work time for 230.21. So what's that per hour? 230 divided by 9, £25.55 an hour. Happy with that. No problems at all. Good day's work. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, safe driving. Keep yourself safe. And have fun.